line combat, or old combat. I don't know the proper term, to be honest with you. But there's something cool about it. Cool ass uniforms, going into combat with your homies. Fucking horseback guys riding in to stab you, and officers like this guy leading you into combat. Now that is fucking awesome. But people don't get it, especially in gaming. Why are you playing a fucking Civil War game? Why are you playing a game where you stand in lines shooting at each other? Why don't you play COD with us? Because I don't want to fucking play COD with you, Evan. Fuck out of here. Well, that's what I'm here to show you guys today. The beauty of line combat. I don't even know if that's the right term, but here we go. Hey, did you know that every army needs a lot of soldiers? Like Napoleon's army, right after invading Russia. That's why I need you. The channel is growing every day. It's nearly at 300 subscribers. That's more than a War Rights server. So subscribe and join the Antarctic Army, where I'll lead you into victory. Most of the time. Whoa, look, the cannon guys are still alive.
Fucking Artie.
War Rights, the most serious, the most professional, and the most historically accurate depiction of the American Civil War. Now, War Rights has 3 branches: the infantry, artillery, and cavalry. Wait, cavalry isn't added to the game? But it's coming soon. There's videos of a horse? Alright, well, this is the only thing I have to show you guys about cavalry. But it is coming soon. Now, before I start talking about War Rights, I have some questions for you. Question 1. Have you ever wanted to stab a 19-year-old Confederate boy who was fighting for states' rights?
South in the land of traitors, rattlesnakes and alligators. Right away, come away, right away, come away.
Oh, that felt good stabbing that motherfucker. No, just me? Okay then. Question 2. Now, have you ever wanted to shoot a Yankee boy who was fighting for the emancipation of slavery? No, then okay. War Rights isn't the game for you. But if you said yes to any of these questions, this game will be great for you. Whoa, hold on, man. I know you're excited to jump right in, but I still have more shit to explain. This game may not be for you. Okay, War Rights is a milsim, and that comes with all the good and bad of being a milsim. Like really slow spawn timers, slow movement, and being told what to do, where to go, and what to shoot at. Also, to add on to the already slow game, it takes place during one of the slowest time periods in history. Hey, when are you going to talk about the beauty of this game? It's like 3 minutes in the video and you're only talking about why this game fucking sucks. Well, I just wanted to show that to most people, this game will not be fun. Like, it really won't be fun for you. And only a small amount of real Giga Chads will really enjoy it. Now, I'm not a historian or anything, but War Rights has to be one of the most historically accurate games I've ever played. Whenever this game gets a damn update, 9 times out of 10 they're changing a flag to be more historically accurate. They also have unique regiments from each state with correct flags, uniforms, and weapons. And as an additional bonus, you can customize each class. Oh yeah, I guess there's classes. There's the band members, trumpet players, flute players, and drum players, which play music but can't attack and are pretty much useless, but a lot of people still play them. There's the flag bearer, which is one of the most important roles in the game, probably the second most important, and is the mobile spawn beacon of your regiment, and also can attack, but is targeted by every single enemy gun. And to be honest, I don't know who plays this game to be the flag bearer, but thank you, because someone's got to do it. The last two are the leadership roles, the sergeant and the officer. The officer is the most important role and dictates how the regiment plays, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. And the sergeant, well, the sergeant could be an asshole and thinks he's an officer, but most of the time they're nice guys and just play music. Another thing, this game looks really nice, especially with its lighting and smoke effects. Like, imagine this. You just spawned in, running back to the lines and seeing a wall of smoke and gunfire, not knowing if your regiment is losing or winning. It's a very immersive thing. Also, like in real life, bodies don't disappear. They stay where they died. And this adds to the immersion and the sense that you just survived a great battle.
I heard it sounded like 16 guys.
War. War never changes.
But the most important factor and key ingredient for this game is its great proximity chat. Now I understand other games have proximity chat, but in War Rights I think it enhances it to another level.
We're gonna beat those middle cowards fixed.
Alright, we will.
Gentlemen, before you rise, stay down, stay down. Gentlemen, wait for the hey, wait till the suppression wears off.
For the order.
Hey, when I give the command, listen to me now. Hey, no, Nate, not yet. Calm your titties, son, Mike, get your ass down.
They're down.
Boys, you're gonna look to the west. You're gonna look to the west. You understand me? You're gonna look west across the river. You're gonna aim high. You understand? To the west. You're gonna aim for about the nipple. All right, boys, rise up! Take aim west. Take aim west across the river. Steady, boys.
Steady boy.
Hearing battle cries, orders, and music under fire is extremely fun and adds to the already immersive gameplay. What I'm basically trying to say is, this game is extremely immersive. It takes its history very seriously, down to a T, and is probably one of the most historically accurate Civil War games on the market. And this game is still being updated. They still have plans on adding the cavalry, whenever that will come out. I doubt it will come out within the next 3 years. But when it is, I can see this being a great addition to the game and really finishing up the game and making it into a nice, neat package. Now, I'll say this one more time. This game has a lot of flaws that I didn't even talk about. Like, its gunplay is extremely wobbly and doesn't really feel the greatest. And also, melee charges are kind of depending on who stabs first and has no parrying or blocking. Now, with a lot of these issues, they plan on changing them or just updating them to make them better. But that comes from the dev team who updates every 3 or 2 years. So, it's going to take a lot of time. Now, saying all that, War Rights is a great game, especially if you love history or line combat. Wait a second, I thought you were going to talk about the beauty of line combat. You only talked about War Rights and why it's good and bad. Oh yeah, that is the title of the YouTube video. The beauty of line combat is listening to orders, the combat, the experiences of stabbing somebody. Yeah, that's really it. Well, see you next time, man. Hey, I clicked on your video for an explanation!
Day after day I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose.